recently I just see people like, oh, this is my babe, but I'm not letting anybody know.
Wow.
I get like people are like social media want to make it, but this is not even like a social media thing. So nobody's asking you to post about your relationship on social media. But if we are in a group and you have a girlfriend, but I do not know about it, I think that's just shady, like a million shades of shady. Like why? For what reason?
Hello, my name is Dolapo,
And I'm Kieva.
and this is Zavandi TV. In today's video, we'll be talking about dating.
Yep.
All right, so let's give it to them. So, why date, Kieva?
Dating is basically we are getting to know each other. Yeah. So I know people say, oh, there's dating, there's courtship. I just like to think that before you decide you're going to marry somebody, there is a period where you get to know each other, and some people might call it dating or call it courtship. Like if I don't think that I have any plans to spend the future with you, then I really do not have any reason to date you, right? So if we hang out once, if I'm having another date with you, it's because I like things about you. I'm okay with things about you, or I'm willing to just find out more. So I just think that there's, regardless of whether we're talking dating or courtship, there's just a getting to know you. Yes. So.
Period, yes. And
Period.
some people ask the question, okay, how long exactly should dating be? In our experience, okay, well, how long did we?
We didn't date for long. Oh, we did.
We did. Yeah, we dated for long.
I think 4 years.
Yeah, like 3.
And that wasn't the plan actually.
Yeah.
The plan was like 2 years. But you know, there's just a lot of factors that go into whether that works out.
No, not.
Family, finance,
How ready you
how ready you are,
yeah, relocation.
Like, relocation.
That was. I know that was a big issue for us.
Yeah.
So really, it can be as short, it can be as long as you think is necessary. So I don't think we'll exactly be putting a particular figure to it and say, oh, you must date for this long before you get into marriage. Really, as long as it gets to the point where you're certain that this person is someone you want to spend your life with, and you've kind of weighed everything, and you know that yes, this is good enough to go ahead with, and we think it's okay.
A major one for me would be define things from the start. The Bible says, can two walk together except they agree? And then when you even think about this from an intellectual perspective, like think about it. If we are not headed the same way, we have no reason to
be in the same car.
Like you're going to
Inland,
you're going to Ikorodu and then you're going to Aja, and it's like, what are we doing in the same car? Yes. So it's always important to, and that's one of the things about dating, where you have to actually talk, because if you're not talking, you won't even get to know where the person is going. Yeah. So I'm asking questions, not like interrogation, but just getting to know you. Like, okay, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? What are your values? By observing the things this person does, the language, how he or she treats, you know, their friends, family, you can already tell where this person is headed or what kind of person, you know, this is. And yes, so for you to even know whether both of you agree, it means you actually even have to know the person. And that's really what you should spend time doing if you're dating or courting somebody, getting to know that person, asking questions, observing, you know. So if you're not doing that, if all you spend time doing in that relationship is like just smooshing, fine dining, having fun, going on cruises, vacation,
and you're not actually getting to know one another,
then
like in depth, then
it's there's going to be a problem. So whatever it is you're doing, just ensure that you guys are talking, always getting to know each other.
I think it's also important that if you're actually dating someone, people around you should, at least to an extent, know that A and B are together.
Yeah, like because this one is like really major for me. Like I just see people like, this is my babe, but I'm not letting anybody know. I get like people are like social media want to make it, but this is not even like a social media thing. So nobody's asking you to post about your relationship on social media. But if we are in a group and you have a girlfriend, but I do not know about it, I think that's just shady. Like a million shades of shady. Like why? For what reason? I think it also stems from mindset though. When you realize that being in a relationship with someone is such a beautiful thing, it's not something to be hidden. Like village people, I mean, there is no fear in love. Perfect love casts out fear. So absolutely. I really don't even know how to like address that. It's just like what could be a legit reason for someone to keep their relationship secret?
Maybe they want to have more than one, and I mean I don't know. That's not even. I don't know. That's not it at all.
Yeah, but people tend to have valid reasons. I think another thing is people feel like, I've had failed relationships in the past.
Okay.
And where people are like, when are you guys getting married? And they don't just want that embarrassment of if the relationship doesn't work out, or they don't want people just poking their nose and saying, how are you guys? But that's fear, right? Because why should I be in a relationship if I'm afraid that it will crash?
I mean, you should be doing your best, and you should have ascertained from the start that this is something I'm going to work on. This is something I see a future. This is someone I see a future with. This is a relationship I see going to the next level. Yeah. You should really you should let the world know about it. Telling the world. Okay.
So rule 2.
Are we numbering them?
No, not really. I think we just said a lot of things.
Yeah. I think another one would be accountability, being something you want to look out for in this person. So here's the thing: you meet this guy, you meet this lady, you've known him or her for about 2 months, let's say. You must understand that this person has had a past before you met him, and if you're going to have a future with this person, to an extent, you need to ensure that he's connected to something, to someone. Everybody has a past, okay? And if you're let me put a scenario. You're dating a guy, you've never met any of his friends, you have never met any of his family members. Like he's
an island.
He's an island, and then he's just there. Like if he misbehaves, which he will eventually, right? Who do you even report him to? Who do you ensure that if you think things are not going the way you want it to, who can you pick up your phone and call, and that person will ensure that this guy sits up. Converse, it works the same way whether you're a guy or a girl. Okay. The person you are in a relationship with, the person should have some form of connection, yeah. I think that's accountability. It's just
like rope on the neck kind of thing.
Yeah, that's one way we like to see it. I mean, you should have a rope, and that rope should lead
like a leash. I think that's the word.
Yeah. It should lead somewhere. Someone somewhere should be able to call him or her to order if there's ever any issue. Because and that way you are ensuring that
you're covered.
You're protecting yourself. It's not in the sense of you're protecting yourself from your partner, but there will be times when you need someone to call this person to order. Haven't been in an evolving relationship for how long now? 6 years. Trust me, it's important. It's important.
Yeah. So I mean, you said it all. Accountability. Yeah. You just have to ensure that this person that I'm dating, that I'm about to tie my entire life to, if, when all else fails and when he's not listening to me, is there someone he will listen to? A reasonable person that you trust, that he will listen to. And that person could be his dad or his mom or his brother or his friend, but it's usually best when it's a neutral party.
Oh yes, someone who can,
like maybe like your pastor, together, or like a friend that you guys both know,
mutual friend,
a mutual friend, because you don't want a case where that person that you thought was the accountability person is now biased
and probably takes the wrong side, and that's
absolutely. So I think another thing will be boundaries. There's this thing that they say a man without boundaries or a man without self-control is like a city without walls. When you're joining yourself to someone, we're talking about dating, right? But dating is like the journey to I do, where you eventually become married if you find out that you guys are compatible. So if you, as a lady, I want to know that I'm secure. I want to know that you're not just going to leave me out there in the open without any form of covering. And boundaries are like a major pointer to this. So how do you know if this person that I'm together with has a good sense of establishing boundaries? Boundaries, like it extends to every single thing in our lives, like even discretion in things you say. Like how does this person guard the words that they speak? There's like a major one. We're dating, so I'm Christian, we're Christians, and we believe in just keeping sex till we get married. So how are you guys able to talk about how you feel, like when it's doing you gish, and does this person actually respect these values that you have, your decision to stay celibate till you get married, to keep yourself sanctified and all of that? So boundaries are like a major thing to just tell if there's a red flag.
And it's important because if he or she is unable to set boundaries as far as physical contact, sexual contact is before marriage, there's no guarantee that it won't happen after you get married. It's just, and one thing that I've come to understand about dating and getting married is that you can see dating like the trailer to the movie. And if you watch the trailer of a movie, you can definitely tell what's going to happen. You don't watch a trailer of a movie and the trailer is telling you this movie is a horror movie, and then you get into the movie and then it turns to be a comedy. It hardly ever happens. The trailer and the movie usually always correlates. And
so how about like a scenario where, like, because this thing you're saying is like it could start an argument. So are you saying that because we stay celibate, I can use that word here, till marriage, does it mean that there won't be any infidelity issues?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. However, there is a higher chance if there was celibacy before marriage.
So if there's no guarantee, then
it's a pointer. I'll say it's a pointer.
Okay, so we're just talking about things to look out for when dating yourself.
Thank you for watching. Remember to click the subscribe button and also the bell notification so that every week when we drop our videos, you are the first to know. Thank you very much.